Alrighty guys, welcome to another video, and in this tutorial I want to show you guys about the zip function, ZIP. Now my guess is that if you've been programming Python for like any decent amount of time, you probably saw this a lot, and it's kind of confusing to know exactly what it does just by looking at it the very first time. So I'll go ahead and show you guys a real basic example now. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to have two lists of equal length, and we're going to zip them together or tie them together. So we're going to return a final list of tuples. So I'll make a really simple demonstration. This won't be anything useful, but it'll be really easy to see what's going on. So say that we have two lists of names, Bucky, and these are all first names, Tom and Taylor. Now we have another list of equal length, and this can be the last names. So Bucky, my last name is Roberts. We'll say it's Tom Hanks, and Taylor. Ugh, my pumpkin pie. Alright, so I have two lists right here, and obviously it would be really nice if we could tie these together somehow, because in our program basically we're always going to be using these together. The first and last name, you always see them together in pretty much every computer program. Say you're making a social network or something. So what you can do, instead of iterating through the entire thing in some kind of for loop with a counter and calling like 0, 1, 2 every time, that can get kind of messy. So instead what you can do is zip them together. So call the function zip, and inside here is the parameters. You toss in whatever list you want to zip together. So this is pretty much saying, okay, take the first list, which is this, and the last one, and tie them together, and store that in a final list of tuples called names. So let's go ahead and take a look at names just so we can visually see what exactly is going on. So again, I know that I just tied together a list and I'm just going to loop through them right now, so it's kind of pointless, but again, this is just a demonstration. So for A, B, and names, print A, B. So let me just run through this and check this out. Bucky Roberts, Tom Hanks, and Taylor Swift. Now like I said, what this is actually doing is making a list of tuples. So it actually looks something like this. Bucky Roberts, I'll just copy this. So it's going to look something like this. Bucky Roberts, Tom Hanks, and Taylor Swift. So again, whenever we loop through them, it's going to break them apart, and you can access each individual element if you need to, or keep them together in a nice zipped list. So again, this example, not very good, but now that we understand the basics of what a zip is, what a zip function is, and basically how it's constructed, we're going to be seeing this a lot whenever you want to actually do something with these items, like comparing numbers. Say that these were two numbers, you can say, okay, if A is greater than B, then save A, or maybe, I don't know, multiply the two numbers together and you're looking for the result. Something, you know, a little more practical like that in a real world application. So, yeah, there we go, and this video is only like 4 minutes long. So I went a little faster than, actually, that's it. That's all the Python for this video, but I do have a story to tell since this video is so short, and again, totally unrelated Python, so you can move on to the next tutorial. But for those who want a little entertainment, this is something kind of funny that happened to me. I went to my mom's house last night because there was a hockey game, and my little cousin was over there, and his mom is super strict. Like, she only lets him eat organic food, and he's not allowed to drink soda or anything like that. So me and my sister and this little kid, my little cousin, were sitting around the dinner table, and I always like to be like kind of goofy around kids just to see how they'll react. So my mom went to the it was like, it wasn't the regular store. It's like this Amish store where you can get baked goods. And she bought this little loaf of bread. It's like a little bit bigger than the size of a cell phone. So I picked it up and I started I started talking to it like I was talking to someone, and I'm like, "Hello," completely serious. And my sister, she just was like playing along with it exactly. She didn't even smile or anything. So now my little cousin's like looking at me, like he's thinking about laughing, but then he's like looking around. He's like, "How come no one else is smiling? Is this guy like really talking to someone on this bread phone?" So so I'm like, "Hello," and I asked him to be quiet because I can't hear him very good on my bread phone. So I'm like, "Oh, it's my doctor," and I go, "Oh, the test results are in. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a yeast infection," and then and then my sister just busts out laughing because she couldn't keep her I don't know, she couldn't keep a straight face anymore. And then his mom, she comes over and she starts flipping out because, like I said, she's like so straight edge, and I just. She's like, you can't talk to him about yeast infections, and yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't know. Like the story doesn't have a punchline or anything, so that's as good as it gets. But I thought it was pretty funny, and she was even more mad that me and my sister were laughing when she was like trying to scold us or whatever. But that is my yeast infection story. So, well, thank you guys for watching. Now you know about Zip List, and I'll see you next time.